right
Fancy
there.
seeing you here. Yeah.
I know, I'm all fancy today.
Yes,
I have
yeah.
flowered pants on
Oh.
and a like a straw hat.
Oh.
And you're wearing kind of a flowery
Kind of, yeah,
kind
it's my gardening flowery
Oh.
jacket. Yeah. Is that a theme?
Quite possibly. I think you're onto something. He knows what he's talking about.
I hope they do.
I know, right? You will soon enough.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's start at the beginning.
Let's do that.
Okay, are you ready to sing our welcome song? Please join us. All right. 1, 2, 3. Hi ho, it's story time, you know. We'll read some books and sing some songs. Please won't you sing along? Hi ho, let's go. So yes, today's story time is about gardening and like flowers and trees and because we're in spring and everything's coming back to life and there's even like insects. I've seen some bees and stuff.
Yes,
and,
me
and
too.
flies
Me too.
and
Yeah.
I rescued a daddy longlegs from my house the other day.
Oh, isn't that nice?
I know. Doesn't always
What was he
happen.
doing
but
in your house?
He was checking out the bathroom.
Okay.
I don't know. So I just thought, you know what, today's your lucky day, and I scooped him up and I put him out on the porch.
Oh, very
So,
nice.
yeah.
Very nice. Yes.
All right, this is a fun book.
Oh.
I'm going to use a word called interactive.
Okay.
So you
okay.
get to work with me
Oh.
and just bring the story to life.
So it's a multi-person book.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is. So, and at home, you can pretend when I suggest something that the story says, you can pretend to do the actions at home. So
Cool.
this one's called Plant the Tiny Seed.
Oh.
Some seeds are
Oh.
super,
I was
super
gonna
tiny.
say, aren't they all small?
Not all of them. Some
No?
can be pretty big, but some
Okay.
are like you can't even see. Like
you sneeze and
exactly,
you have a
and then you
garden
have a garden.
in your living
Exactly,
room.
exactly. All right. There's magic in this tiny seed. Press it down and count to 3. Might be kind of hard to see. I just rhymed. But
That was,
there
like,
is
that was a couple weeks ago.
right? There is a teeny tiny little seed. So we'll pretend to push it down in the dirt. Okay? All right.
About an inch.
About an inch. There you go. See the tiny, tiny seed?
Oh, okay.
Plant another, then one more. Press them down and count to 1, 2, 3,
4.
4. Look, so we can press them all down. 1, 2, 3, and then there was the one already in there. And there's a teeny tiny ladybug.
I saw a ladybug
I wonder
yesterday.
what's going to happen next.
Oh, I bet you I know.
Wiggle your fingers to add some water. So pretend it's coming out of the watering can, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's enough. Next, rub the sun to make it hotter. So we'll rub the sun. Rub, rub, rub. That'd be pretty hot if you actually did that.
Yeah, you don't want to get
No,
too close.
it's just the story. Something's happening to the seeds.
Already.
Tap the cloud. And wish for rain. Because you do need both. You need sunshine, which, today is a sunny day.
Yeah.
And you also need rain. And look, little shoots are coming up, little sprouts.
Wow, that was fast.
Very fast.
That
Well,
was
it's a time warped,
Oh,
time
okay.
lapse.
Time lapse?
Yeah,
Okay.
time lapse. Clap to bring the sun again. Oh, thank you. It's hard for me to, maybe you could clap at home too. Let's see, rain's still coming. Oh, he made it happen. Find the worm. Look for its tail. I'll give you a hint, it's right there. Worms are great for the garden.
They are, yeah. They aerate it.
Oh, that's a
They
big
move
word.
the nutrients around.
Very, see,
Very
you're
special.
just learning all kinds of stuff. Shoo the hungry snail away. Go away, snail. Come on, move along. A little faster.
Yeah.
Snails are not very fast, though. Tell the little bud good night. If you look really closely, there's a little bud there. I wonder what it's going to be.
I hope it's
Good night,
peas.
little
I
bud.
like peas.
Do you like peas?
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a vegetable or a flower.
Oh, it could be a flower.
Maybe. Oh, guess what you'll see in the morning light? Something's growing,
Oh, super fast.
right?
Special seeds.
Usually you have to be really patient because things
Takes
sometimes
days.
take time. Wow! Now point to the purple flower.
Oh,
Do
it
you
was
see that?
flowers.
Yeah,
That's cool.
but that is pretty cool. Bzzz. Oh, tap the cloud again. And guess what? Bees are fantastic.
They are.
They're called pollinators.
Mm.
So are butterflies.
Yep.
It's another rain shower because we need
Yeah.
rain to make things grow.
Very good.
Touch the blossoms gently, please. Tap, 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 very gently.
Do they smell?
We can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So fresh and
fresh,
flowery.
yeah, fresh
Oh,
flowers.
lovely. Oh, now jiggle the plants to scatter the seeds.
Oh,
Oh,
we're back
use
there
your
again.
imagination. Yeah, we're at this the
Oh, I see,
seed
yeah.
stage again.
Yeah.
Hummingbirds and everything. The purple flower needs a clip. Swipe across the stem. Snip, snip, swipe.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, oh, because it's kind of losing its petals a
Oh,
little
okay.
bit.
Yeah,
you
it's,
know.
yeah. Moving on.
Close your eyes. Are you closed? I
Mhm.
can't close mine because otherwise I can't read the rest of the words.
Just tell me to open mine sometime.
I will. Wave your hands in the air. That's the page there. You could probably open them now.
Oh,
Oh, look! There's magic everywhere. You helped plant this garden and bring it to life.
wow.
Isn't that
Wow.
pretty? All the bees and the hummingbirds and the butterflies. That was a fun book.
Yeah. So I have a question for you.
I hope I have an answer.
The new library
Mhm.
has gardens all around.
Yes, we do.
Has anything been planted yet?
Not yet, but
Okay.
there's going to be over, do you want to
Yeah.
know how many?
No.
Over 6,000 plants and trees and shrubs, and
Whoa.
it's going to be a plethora
A
of
plethora.
nature
That's a
out
whole
there.
bunch.
That's a whole bunch, exactly.
Cool.
It's going to be beautiful.
It's just too early?
I think so.
Okay,
I think
okay.
so. So the municipality is going to look over
Oh.
after the.
So you'll have to come
Yeah.
maybe after the, in 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah, maybe.
something?
Yeah.
We'll
And
let you know.
Hopefully things have been planted by then.
Yeah.
So because we just sort of planted we planted a book. We planted
Did
a
we?
garden together. Yes.
Wow, it grew.
It did. We are going to pretend to plant a garden together.
Oh, cool.
So did you bring up a poem with you? I hope you have some
Sure.
at home. So this is going to be your garden, and you're going to have a rake, okay? And you're going to plant. We have to make the sun and the rain, and then you're going to cup your hands together, and your garden is going to grow like that.
Cool.
Okay, so this is how it goes. This is my garden. I'll rake it with care, and then some flower seeds I'll plant in there.
I'm planting yellow ones.
Okay, mine are blue.
Okay.
The sun will shine, and the rain will fall, and my garden will blossom and grow straight and tall. There we go.
Very good. We have a garden. Do you have a garden?
Yeah, look, we have
garden?
side gardens. Do I garden? I would like to.
Mm.
We have a side garden and front garden and some flower beds in the back too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We're eating from our garden.
Are you?
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Radishes and lettuce.
Scrumptious when you grow your own vegetables. Oh, that's
Mhm.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. All right, we're going to read Splat the Cat. Oopsie daisy. It was almost springtime. The weather was getting warmer, but the sky was still gray and rainy. Splat thought being stuck inside was a waste of a Saturday afternoon. Splat perked up when a sopping wet Seymour scurried into his room. Seymour was carrying a weird-looking seed. Where'd you get that? Asked Splat. They're best friends. He does have a seed in his little paws. Seymour held up the seed and stared at it. Then he shrugged again. I wonder what kind of seed it is, said Splat. It could be anything. It's a mystery.
Yes, most seeds
Magic
are.
is inside, right? Well, there's only one way to solve this mystery, Seymour. Let's see if we can make it grow. I think we need to plant it first, Splat said, but I've never planted anything before. Do you know how to plant a seed? Seymour shrugged. Okay then, let's go to the library to find out, Splat announced.
Very intelligent cat.
Not quite shameless little plug there for the library. Splat and Seymour walked straight to the library to look for a book about gardening, which you will find lots of.
I bet.
The
Yeah.
only Problem was, there was so much information. Splat wanted to grow one seed, not a whole field of corn. After staring at the shelves for a long time, Splat finally asked the librarian. She was happy to help him find the perfect book. And it's A Cat's Guide to Plants and Potting by Tabby. That's very
Do you
appropriate.
have that one?
I don't think it's in print anymore.
Okay.
The book said the first step was getting a pot and filling it with soil. Not all the soil landed in the pot. Next, Splat planted the seed in the dirt. He set the flower pot on a sunny windowsill. Then he watered the soil. Not all of the water went into the pot.
Uh-oh.
Poor little Seymour got a little dirty and a little rained on again.
A little wet. Maybe he'll grow.
Maybe he will. Splat checked the flower pot every day. He hoped and hoped for any sign of a sprout. He wondered what kind of plant it would be. Oh, they're doing their best to be patient, but it does take a little time.
That's fun, planting something you
And
don't
then,
know.
yes.
Surprise.
Oh my goodness, exactly. Maybe the seed would grow into a wild garden of roses. Or maybe the seed would grow into a tree as tall as the sky. Like Jack and the Beanstalk.
Could be.
Splat couldn't wait to see what grew. He sang to the seed, read to it, and told it stories. For 2 weeks, Splat waited and waited for the seed to do something. Not quite as quickly as what happened in this book.
More real.
Exactly,
life.
exactly.
You do have to have patience.
Very much so. Splat was ready to give up. Maybe the seed would never sprout. Feeling terribly disappointed, he watered the soil one last time, just in case. The dirt in the pot shifted a little when Splat added water. A tiny green sprout sprang up. Splat cheered loudly but quickly shut his mouth. He didn't want to scare the little plant back into the soil. I don't think he would have, but
No,
you know.
I don't think they go down.
No, exactly. During the next week, the sprout grew a few straggly leaves. Splat was thrilled when a few days after a little bud appeared on top of the stem. The next day, the bud opened and a bloom blossomed. It wasn't a wild jungle plant or a many-colored rose or a tall tree. It was a flower, a little daisy, and Splat knew just who to give it to. It's yellow, like the flower you planted in your
I
garden.
know mine looks like that.
Isn't it pretty? Who do you think he's going to give it to?
To his friend.
That's what I was thinking, but no.
No?
I love it, said Mom. It's the most special flower ever. Splat smiled as he hugged his mother. I grew it myself, Splat said, with a little help from Seymour. Maybe some of you gave Mom a plant or a flower, or some seeds maybe, for Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah,
maybe,
never
right?
thought of that. Yeah, I hope you got some flowers.
I hope so.
Or seeds. Yeah.
I hope so. Let's see. Let's do a tree is nice.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love trees.
Trees are nice.
Trees are very nice. Let's see what all kinds of different things about trees. I mean, they're nice to look at,
Sure.
but what do they do? What do they
All
do?
kinds of stuff.
Trees are very nice. They fill up the sky.
They do?
That's not nice.
Wow, yeah. Can't even see the sky.
No, I like walking down sections of trails and stuff that have trees
Covered?
that are overlap. Oh, it feels like a tunnel. They go beside the rivers and down the valleys. They live up on the hills.
They help to keep the rivers flowing where they flow.
Oh, that's
so they don't
very
erode.
interesting. Oh, very cool. Trees make the woods. They make everything beautiful. It's true. It's true. Even if you have just one tree, it is nice too. A tree is nice because it has leaves. The leaves whisper in the breeze all summer long. Sometimes you can actually hear them. I love
Isn't
it.
that cool?
Yes, very
Yeah.
cool. In the fall, the leaves come down and we play in them. We walk in the leaves and roll in the leaves. We build playhouses out of the leaves. Then we pile them up with rakes and have a bonfire.
Ooh.
And all the different colors are so
It
pretty.
is beautiful, isn't
Oh
it?
my goodness. I even like the trees when they've lost all their leaves and they're just kind of stark against the
Silhouettes,
sky.
yeah.
A tree is nice because it has a trunk and limbs. We can climb the tree and see over all the yards. We can sit on a limb and think about things or play pirate ship up in the tree. I want a tree fort. That's what I would like.
Yeah.
I love trefoils.
Yeah.
If it is an apple tree, we can climb it to pick the apples. Oh, that's a
even
delicious
better.
trip.
Yeah.
That's a good climb right
Bonus.
there. Snacks and climbing.
Yeah.
Cats get away from dogs by going up the tree. Birds build nests in trees and live there.
Yeah.
Sticks come off the trees too. We draw in the sand with sticks. Jeez.
So many.
Exactly. A tree is nice to hang a swing in,
Oh,
or a basket of flowers, or it is a good place to lean your hoe while you rest. One of the trees in our yard has a tire swing on it. Yeah,
Perfect.
Right?
perfect.
A tree is nice because it makes shade. The cows lie down in the shade when it is hot.
So do I.
Yeah, exactly.
Great place to be on a hot summer's day.
Yes, put a blanket out, have a picnic, or read a
Yeah.
book. People have picnics there too.
There you go.
And the baby takes his nap in his buggy in the shade.
Mhm.
It's a super nice big tree. A tree is nice for a house to be near. The tree shades the house and keeps it cool. It's true.
Yes.
Very true. The tree holds off the winds and keeps the wind from blowing the roof off the house sometimes. In the wintertime, that's true.
Yeah.
It's true. A tree is nice to plant. You dig the biggest hole you can and put the little tree in. Then you pour in lots of water and then the dirt. You hang the shovel back in the garage. Every day for years and years, you watch the little tree grow. You say to people, I planted that tree. That's pretty cool.
That is.
And they take a long time to grow.
Mhm.
They wish they had one, so they go home and plant a tree too.
Good idea.
Very good
You
idea.
should plant a tree any chance you get.
Exactly. I think that's a great
The
idea.
more trees, the merrier.
Exactly. So we're gonna sing a song about trees
Oh,
now.
no. Perfect choice.
Wasn't that a good little
That was a
segue intro
segue.
into that? And this is to a tune we haven't sung ever before.
I know.
For he is a jolly
No.
good fellow.
Right.
So, but it's about trees. All right. And when you want to sing along, the chorus repeats, so you'll be able to pick it up pretty quickly, I think. So, are you ready?
I think so.
I think I'm ready. I'm not sure. We'll try
Okay.
it. We may wobble through the beginning, but we'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants for all the things they do. They grow the fruit we eat, like pears and plums so sweet. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants for all the things they do. They give us lots of shade. On summer days we play. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants for all the things they do. They make a cozy home for birds and bugs to roam. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants for all the things they do. They give us lots of wood for making paper goods. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants for all the things they do. They help to clean the air we breathe in everywhere. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants for all the things they do. They're beautiful to see. There's nothing like a tree. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants. Trees are very good plants for all the things they do. Yay! Good song. They do a lot. They do a
That was a
lot.
great
I'm sure
song.
you're gonna have that little chorus stuck
High
in your
five
head.
to trees.
Yes, exactly. All right. My garden.
Oh, very nice.
Look, I'm gonna open it up this way. Oh, it's pretty. She's like,
That's a pretty garden. Oh,
Isn't it
very
pretty
nice.
garden?
Lots of stuff.
yeah, lots of stuff. Butterflies.
That's the thing. You don't
And-
need much space.
No, you don't. You could
plant
have even-
all different kinds.
And even if you lived in an apartment, you could have like
Yeah.
a little window box,
Yep.
or if you had a balcony or something,
Absolutely.
or maybe there's a community garden, you know?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right. My mother has a garden. I'm her helper. I water, I weed, and I chase away the rabbits so that they don't eat all the lettuce. It's hard work, and my mother's garden is very nice. But if I had a garden,
Oh,
wonder what would be
what
different.
Hmm.
There would be no weeds, and the flowers would keep blooming and never die. Oh my goodness, it would be like a jungle.
Yeah.
Like a jungle. Oh,
That
she's
would be
using her
pretty good.
imagination, yes. In my garden, the flowers could change color just by me thinking about it. That would be very
That
cool.
would be really cool.
Pink, blue, green, purple, even patterns.
Wow.
I like her imagination. And if you picked a flower, another one would grow right back in its place. Wow,
That is pretty cool.
that is pretty neat. That's a huge bouquet of flowers you could have. In my garden, I like this. In my garden, the rabbits wouldn't eat the lettuce because the rabbits would be chocolate and I would eat them. Oh boy, that's funny. Almost looks like it's kind of a lilac tree. Maybe it's a cotton candy tree. I don't know.
I think it's a cotton
Maybe.
candy tree.
Might be a cotton candy tree. She's got chocolate rabbits, you never know.
Yeah.
If I planted seashells, I'd grow seashells. Wow, wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be.
Oh, if I planted jelly beans, I wonder if it would work
I
with
want
licorice
that.
and wine gums. I'd grow a great big jelly bean bush.
I want some seeds for a jelly
I
bean
need
bush.
to. It'd be so colorful and
yes.
also so yummy.
So tasty.
You could eat them after you had your vegetables and things.
Sure,
Right?
yes, of course.
Sometimes in my garden, good unusual things would just pop up, like buttons and umbrellas and rusty old keys. Maybe to magical places. Oh my goodness. In my garden, there would be birds and butterflies by the hundreds,
Yeah.
so that the air was humming with wings.
Yeah, it's good to have birds.
Oh,
and
for sure, and butterflies,
Yep,
yeah.
in your garden.
They had their own color and,
Unless they're eating your fruit.
well, that's true.
Competition.
That's true. The tomatoes would be as big as beach balls,
Oh,
and the carrots would be invisible. Why do you think? Because she doesn't like carrots.
apparently not. Carrots out of the garden.
Yes, they're good. At night, the morning glories would stay open, shining like stars, and the strawberries would glow like lanterns. Oh, yum.
Special.
So yummy. Fresh strawberries picked right off the bush. It's night now. Only the fireflies in the porch light are glowing. Before bed, I take one seashell from the shelf in my room and go to the garden. I poke the seashell into the ground. Who knows what might happen? I cover it up with the dirt and pat down the dirt with my foot.
You never know until you try.
Right? What are you doing? Asks my mother. Oh, nothing, I say. Just working in the garden. I wonder what happens.
Yeah.
I don't think they know.
Oh,
They make it look like the
Oh,
shell
it's
is
starting
going,
to sprout.
yes, starting to
First, got
sprout.
a
Oh my
root.
goodness, that's really cool.
uh,
All right. Well, we just read a book about a young girl who was growing a garden, so we're going to sing a song about growing a garden to the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat.
all right.
Let's see if we can do this one. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Grow, grow, grow a garden, grow it nice and tall. The sun shines bright to give it life, and it will grow till fall. Grow, grow, grow a garden, grow it nice and green. The rain will help our garden grow to the biggest you've ever seen. The plants in the ground will get the food that's from the dirt. That one's a tricky. Let's go down here.
Sure. There's a tricky verse in there.
There is a tricky verse in there. We'll sing the first two verses kind of that we've already sung. We'll just
Okay.
repeat those.
Okay.
That one kind of threw us off the road
It
there a
did.
little bit. All right.
Sorry.
That's okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Grow, grow, grow a garden, grow it nice and tall. The sun shines bright to give it life, and it will grow till fall. Grow, grow, grow a garden, grow it nice and green. The rain will help our garden grow to the biggest you've ever seen. They tried to jam a the syllables into those verses. Ah, well, we're just here to have fun and entertain you.
Good song, good
Right?
song, good singing.
All right, we're going to read another
I
tree book.
planted a tree.
Yeah, we
Never
planted
enough
a
trees.
tree. I know. You know what? Sometimes when I see new buildings being built or houses, they clear all the trees. And then they plant little ones. It's like, why can't you just clear a little bit and then build the house and you've got all these lovely trees, right? But there you go. But as Lloyd said, maybe you could plant a tree. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
Find
I
a
dug a
spot.
hole today
Did you?
before I came here for a tree.
Really?
Yeah,
What kind of
yeah.
tree?
We're getting a sugar maple tree.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I had to prepare the hole.
Of course you did. And does it have to be pretty big?
Sore, yeah.
Oh. Well, let's see. I wonder if we'll find out what kind of tree these people
Okay,
planted.
yeah.
We planted a tree, and they look like they live in the city. So,
Oh,
yeah,
even
if
better.
you can find some space in the city to plant a tree, that's awesome. We planted a tree, and it grew up. And now these people are somewhere completely different, far, far away. It looks like, and they planted a tree, a different looking tree.
Oh, yeah, and there are so many different
So
kinds
many
of trees.
different trees. We planted a tree and it grew up while it reached for the sky and the sun.
I hope so.
It's good that they grow up and not down. Well, they kind of grow down, but the parts that
do.
grow down, it's the
That's right.
roots.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
like that we see the leaves and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
The sunshine went into the leaves and brought food to the tree,
Yeah.
and the tree grew up.
That's what the tree does.
Exactly. Fat little buds appeared on the branches. What kind of trees? All kinds of different trees. The sunshine went into the buds, and soon they burst open. Everywhere it was pink, and we're dizzy with springtime. This one I think is supposed to be in Paris, France.
Oh, is there, the Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower's in the
I wonder if
background
those are
there.
cherry trees.
I wonder.
Cherry blossoms in the
See a
spring.
lot of pink blossoms on trees right now.
That's
One of
right.
my favorite kind of trees, and I wish they lasted a lot longer, lilacs.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah. The sun kept shining, the pink blossoms dropped off, but soon there were green leaves, green, shiny leaves, which had food inside for the tree. Green, shiny leaves, which cooled us, which kept the earth cool. We planted a tree, and it grew up and gave us a shady place.
And those leaves give off oxygen.
Yes, they do. Just like in the song we sung about the clean air everywhere,
That's
right?
Yeah.
The tree's leaves helped clean the air, and we breathed better.
Very good.
We need our plants and trees, and we need our pollinators to keep
Yeah.
all the cycle going.
Mm.
The tree fed us apples and oranges and lemons.
Oh, and pears. Oh.
We sang about that too. Now I'm getting
Me
hungry.
too.
My goodness. And sap for our syrup.
Yeah.
Guess who makes syrup? Not me. I just like to eat it. I would love to. That takes a lot of work.
It
But
does, but it's worth it.
we planted a tree and it grew up. The tree kept the soil from blowing away. Now rainwater could stay in the earth. The soil became healthier because the tree was there. So we planted. We planted butternut squash and beans, corn and onions and cabbage in the healthy soil, the rich, dark dirt. Wow, the tree is it's almost like magic.
It is, isn't it?
So helpful.
Yeah.
I never even thought of it that way. We could grow our own food and we ate better. Oh, it looks scrumptious. I think the goat wants some too.
Yeah, he's eyeing it up.
Very much so. We planted a tree and it grew up and it dropped acorns that fed the squirrels in winter and birds came and other animals came too to live with the tree. There's an owl peeking out there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and a raccoon and
All kinds of
birds. Oh, all kinds.
Oh, and a raccoon.
Yeah. We planted a tree and that one tree made the world better. Made her pretty happy because she's got a swing.
All it takes is
That's a
one.
nice big tree.
That's a huge tree.
We planted a tree, and that one tree helped heal the earth. There's been a lot of healing of the earth over the last year and a half.
Yes, that's right.
We planted a tree, and it grew up. How big that tree is now. And that's the same tree from the very beginning.
Oh, cool.
So.
Now I wonder who grew faster, the tree or the children?
Probably the children, I would think. And so did we.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yes,
grows up.
Exactly.
That'd be so cool.
Let's see. Let's read this one, and then we'll sing one more song, and then it's probably time.
Let's not talk about
We
it.
won't. This one's called Quiet in the Garden. This one has really pretty pictures too. I love to go into the garden. I see flowers, bushes, berries, trees, and a little pond. This is quite the active little garden. Very busy.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I sit quietly. If I am very still, I see more. Sometimes you can hear more too.
Yeah. Smell more.
Oh, yes. I am so quiet, I even hear sounds around me. Chirp, squeak, crunch. I can almost hear a butterfly flutter by. I sit still and listen.
Gardens are very peaceful
They
places.
are, they can be, yes. Very much so.
Help you to
Just
just
calm.
relax.
Today, a robin flew down and nibbled red berries from a bush. Why did you do that? Asked a snail. I was hungry, said the robin, and off it flew. The snail ate holes in some leaves. Why did you do that? Asked a butterfly. It's what I do when I'm hungry, said the snail as it slid away. Maybe they actually do converse with each other. You never know. The
You never know.
butterfly and birds. The butterfly sipped nectar from the flowers. Why did you do that? Asked a worm. I was thirsty, said the butterfly, and it's so tasty and sweet. The worm squiggled in the soil to eat bits of plants and bugs. Why did you do that? Asked a squirrel. I was hungry, said the worm, squiggling under again. Goodbye.
Have you ever taken a flower and that a butterfly goes to and
Yes,
tasted the
like
end of it?
the thistles
nectar?
and stuff,
Yeah.
like, or yeah, I
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Oh, we used to do
They
that all
are
the time.
sweet, aren't they?
Very much so. I know why they do what they do.
Yeah.
The squirrel crunched an acorn. Why did you do that? Asked a spider. I think he was trying to say he was hungry. He has his mouth full. Oh, said the squirrel, crunching away. The spider caught a fly in its web. Oops, said a turtle. Well, I am hungry too, said the spider as it ate the fly.
Everybody's gotta eat.
Exactly, exactly. Turtle in the garden too, that's cool. I watched the turtle munch on soft moss by a rock. Why did you do that? Asked a lizard. I was hungry, said the turtle. The lizard crawled along a wall and snapped up a moth. Why did you do that? Asked a frog. I was hungry, said the lizard, and I couldn't wait. I would love a garden like this. That's very cool. The frog hopped up and caught a gnat. Why did you do that? Asked a fish. I was hungry, said the frog, and I didn't want to eat you. The fish nibbled some algae. Why did you do that? Asked a mouse. I was hungry, said the fish, and it dove for more. This is such a busy little garden.
It is. Sounds like it's like a restaurant.
Yeah, very much so.
Nobody goes there to eat.
The mouse crunched seeds, leaves, berries, and bugs in the compost heap. Why did you do that? Asked my rabbit. I was very, very hungry, said the mouse, chomping on an apple core, and I still am. My rabbit nibbled on a leaf. I know why you did that, I said. My rabbit didn't say, it just munched away.
It was hungry.
Very much. Wonder if this little person is getting hungry too.
I hope so.
I picked apples, berries, radishes, carrots, a cucumber, and more for a picnic with my friends. Oh, scrumptious. I want to go to his picnic. I would like that
Maybe
very
he'll
much.
invite you.
The robin, snail, butterfly, worm, the squirrel, spider, turtle, lizard, the frog, fish, mouse, and my rabbit. What a racket they all made. Buzz, nibble, chomp, chew, crunch, bite, sip, slurp, gulp, swallow, munch. Oh, we were hungry in the yummy, not so quiet garden with food enough for all.
Wow.
That would be a delicious way to spend the afternoon.
Yeah.
And it actually tells you how to make your own quiet
Look
garden.
at that. Look at that.
It's a little simple way
Give
there.
it a try.
Exactly. All right, let's sing one more song and then, you know,
Okay.
yeah. And this one's to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. It's called Flowers Everywhere.
All right.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Flowers, flowers everywhere, in the garden, in my hair, in the vase at the store, on the table, on the door. What a lovely time of year, flowers blooming, bringing cheer. And the vegetables and fruits and the trees and the... I want a
Just
snack
everything.
now. Well, I hope you enjoyed our gardening story time about trees and flowers and everything, and maybe you guys already are well on the way to having a fantastic garden.
Oh, I
Maybe
hope
you've
so.
started growing things inside. Maybe you
Yes,
planted
yeah.
something on Earth Day, and you know,
Oh, right,
because you
right.
can plant little seedlings, and then when it
Yep.
gets warmer out and there's no more frost, you can put them in your garden. You guys are probably a bunch of really good gardeners out there, better than myself.
Yeah, watch something grow.
Yeah.
It's really
Oh
cool.
yeah,
Really
so
cool.
cool,
Watch.
so cool. Maybe I'll have to do that.
Yeah.
Plant some herbs or something.
There
and
you
some
go.
vegetables.
Yeah. Egg cart.
Yes,
Gardens.
exactly. Egg carton gardens. That's a mouthful. All right, boys and girls, we have to sing our goodbye song.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now it's time to say we'll be on our way. We read some stories and had some fun. See you next time, everyone. Story time is done. Story time is done. Now it's time to say we'll be on our way. We read some stories, we had some fun. See you next time, everyone. Story time is done. Story time is done. Well, we'll see you next time, boys and girls. But remember, you don't have to read every day.
Oh, no.
No,
No.
just on the days you eat. Especially if it's stuff from your garden,
Oh,
or even if
yes.
it's not. Any day you eat, you need to read
Oh, oh,
the ones that end in Y.
why?
Because we love you. And reading's important.
It is.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.